Hello, everyone, and welcome to the world of the International Fabtalks. We are happy to connect with you every single day. And guess why? You have the answer, my dear friends. We have wonderful guests here and wonderful celebrities, unsung heroes, young entrepreneurs, and great people who are doing a great job. We want all of you to be like that. Get inspired by our guests, by our celebrities, as to how they've overcome all the challenges. They could also be facing challenges right now, but they don't want to give up on life so easily. We've seen many youngsters giving up on their lives and giving up on their dreams. But yes, my friends, you should be inspired. You should be motivated by our celebrities who will share their stories every single day with us. Join me, friends, to welcome our celebrity and guest, Miss Moumita Chakraborty. She's here with us, a wonderful person. Hello, ma'am, and welcome to the session.
Hello, thank you so much for such a wonderful introduction and giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much, Miss Andrea.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. You're a very humble person, ma'am, and down-to-earth person. It's lovely connecting with you. You're vibrant and full of energy. This is what we want all the young women out there to do. Not to sit and sulk or not to be in pain. If at all you faced anything, any failure, it could be in your education, it could be your job, it could be just anywhere. You have to just face every single day with lots of, courage and determination. Like our guest, she is very strong and I learn a lot from her. You too could learn, my friends. Let me share the profile of our celebrity and guest. Of course, ma'am, with your permission, I go ahead and share it.
Sure, please. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. My dear friends, you must be wondering who is Miss Moumita Chakraborty. Many of you might know her. She's a person who's already very famous. She's a lovely entrepreneur, a founder of what? I'll let you know. She's the founder and CEO of Destinatia Tours and Travels. She's the National President, Youth and Community Empowerment Council. And dear friends, she also is connected to India Chair, Human Rights and Dignity Wing. And friends, I'd like to add more to ma'am's profile to get deeper into this. Dear friends, don't you think that you also should be somebody like this who have to give back to the society in a much bigger way? It's not only we take from the society, it is what we give back to the society that makes us special. Now, I'd like to share the profile in detail. She's an Indian entrepreneur. When I say she is Moumita Chakraborty, our celebrity for today. She's an Indian entrepreneur. She's the founder and CEO of Destinatia Tours and Travels, a great humanitarian. She has great love and concern for people around her. She's a great observer. She's a travel vlogger. That's wonderful. A great YouTuber, mental health speaker. That is the need of the hour. A political observer. A wonderful, passionate singer. That's beautiful. A photographer and a great follower of Maa Saraswati. And freedom fighter Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose always is very close to her heart. Apart from that, she also admires the Tycoon Shri Ratan Tata. She has been felicitated with the Young Achievers Award in the year 2022. And my dear friends, to add to that, she was even being felicitated at New Delhi, and that the brand is the most trusted brand, that is award at India. I don't get that right. Achievers of the Year 2022 award at India's most trusted
Most
brand.
trusted.
What's it, ma'am?
Yes. India's most trusted brand of the year has felicitated my company, Destinatia Tours and Travels.
That's
so
wonderful.
it was like as a proprietor, I was awarded on behalf of my company.
Excellent. So ma'am was awarded the Young Achievers Award with regard to Destinatia, as she's the young entrepreneur. She's the founder and CEO of that beautiful organization. Now, what it is, that is magical. We'll get to know now. And friends, let's go ahead. And she's also been winning this, the National Business Leadership Award in the year 2019 for Destinatia Tours and Travels. She's been facilitated with many honors, not only now, since her academic days till date. As a little kid, she was also very much interested in learning, acquiring knowledge, and of course, winning at the same time. She has done several sessions on various important topics with great personalities. She's been connecting with them, talking to them, taking sessions with them, interview sessions with them, getting to know their thoughts and perspectives. And they could be great people. Just to name a few, we have here Major General G.D. Bakshi, a very famous person. I know him very well, and it's very hard to connect with that person. But yes, ma'am has been connected to that person. She's been talking and having a talk show with sir. And he belongs to the Indian Army, and he's an officer, ex-officer from there. And apart from that, dear friends, General Bakshi is an author, a great public speaker, Ma'am was also connected with Chandra Kumar Bose. Now, who is Chandra Kumar Bose? Guess what is that?
He's, yeah,
That
he's a
is
grandson of Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose.
superb. Yes, dear ma'am. That is the grandson of, Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose. That is wonderful, ma'am. And really, I get lost now somewhere when you take me so deep into that. That's wonderful. So it is the grandson of Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose. That is our political leader. All of you know that. And she was also connected with Shri Anuj Dhar, author, public speaker, Shri Niladri Banerjee, public analyst and speaker, and Shri Nijo Jonson, a great YouTuber, director and filmmaker. I think all of you know him. Even I know that great person. And apart from that, dear friends, Shri Abhijit Roy, great grandson of Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose. Not only grandson, even great grandson. That's wonderful. And it's wow. It's really magical to get connected like that with the right kind of people. And many more to add to the list. I will just stop here, my friends. Take you next. Now, talking about Destinatia. What is this? Chakrabarti ma'am says, it is a dream come true. She wants to see Destinatia to be the world's best travel company, not only in India, not only in Northeast India, but she wants it to have a global recognition and a global, connection with different people. All of you could get connected to this beautiful organization and avail the benefits and, of course, enjoy your travel. Ma'am is also focused in the field of education. Apart from all of this, she's also focused in the field of education. She has been invited to several colleges as a guest lecturer. That's wonderful, ma'am, and hats off to you for this wonderful feat, being an all-rounder. I can see Goddess Durga in you because, you multitask. That's beautiful. Apart from your devotion to Goddess Saraswati, you have within you that Durga Shakti within you, because many of the women out there are giving up very easily. We all face problems, but how you face your problems and face your hardships and rise like a phoenix is what makes you you, what makes you special and unique. Now, she has also a keen interest in uplifting the youth and community empowerment. She also is connected to the aviation, travel and tourism sector. She loves entrepreneurship, as I earlier mentioned, education, connected with handloom, handicraft sectors in India, for which she is taking giant steps, you could say, forward. And she wants to improve the mindsets of one and all. She wants to leave a legacy behind. Before we all leave this earth, we all need to leave a legacy. And she would love to leave a legacy with regard to women part. She would love to see every woman being empowered in the right way, not to give up. So that's wonderful. I'm here to be empowered, and I wish you all join us to be empowered, friends. Ma'am, that was really, really excellent. Your profile and you, just excellent and just wow. I'm so happy to have you here, ma'am. Thank you so much for taking out some time for us on the International Fabtalks. Ma'am, the first question I'd like to pose, I've already shared your profile, but many of them would want to know it directly from you. Who is the real Moumita Chakraborty?
Thank you. Thank you so much for, giving such a brief introduction about me. And to start with, you said that I being a follower of Maa Saraswati, you see a Durga in me. And that's a very good coincidence. I do not know how you saw that within me, but we all have in Sanatan Dharma one name which is given to us at our birth, right? As per our astrological signs. So my name is actually Harsundari, which is actually the name of the wife of Shiva or the beauty of Shiva. So I actually I have the another name of Ma Durga only. So that's really nice. And if I talk about my entrepreneurial journey, I started Destinatia Tours and Travels, yes, to empower women because um, I always believed in women empowerment, and I was very young when I started it. It was 2018, and in 2016, I passed out my master's in tourism and travel management under Bangalore University from Garden City College of Bengaluru. So after that, I worked in companies like Air India, Balmer and Lorry, and some private organizations where I gained knowledge. However, they were completely different to what I have started. I was born and brought up in Northeast India. I was born in Arunachal Pradesh, and my maternal family is in Assam. So, and my paternal family is in West Bengal. So I'm an amalgamation of the entire India, you can say. So I And also I passed out from the tourism and aviation hospitality sector. So I was like, why don't I start something of my own rather than going to office and spending the rest of my life just by earning money. I want to gain knowledge and empower the youth, the community, and the women around majorly. That see, it's not about what you are gaining. It's about giving back to the society as well. So I thought if I start, that it is also said that be the change you want to see in the society. So I believed in that completely. So I started it with lots of hardships, because the thing is, I was already working in Balmer and Lorry that time, and it is a public sector undertaking. And I just started my work there, and it was a few months which passed, and then I started designing my own logo. The logo which you saw in my company, that is completely designed by me. And I believe in miracles. I don't know if others believe, the viewers who are watching this today believe in miracles or not, but trust me, miracles do happen every day. And there is a miracle in the logo as well. So when I was thinking of starting something of my own, I was just kind of a kid. I see there are different kinds of people. Some people become mature from the time of their birth, and some people learn through hardships. I was the latter one. So I learned through the struggles of life. Both my parents were in forest corporation. Okay, I never knew how how you have to struggle to earn your livelihood each and every day. But when I was pursuing my masters, and I'm very proud to share that my both my parents are so honest that even after working in forest corporation, they did not have that kind of money that they will make me study from the management quota, or even my brother. They always told us, "Ki nahi, you have to go through merit based only, or else leave your studies." They were like that always, my papa. And my papa speaks very less. Um, and he's a very honest person. So once in the year, MTTM, or like Masters in Tourism and Travel Management, is basically a 2 year course, right? Any master's course. So 2014 I started, and 2015 was the time when Papa told me, beta, my brother was that time in seventh standard. Okay, seventh or eighth standard. I don't remember that well. He was just taking me for a walk, and he told me कि बेटा मेरे पैसे खत्म होने को आए हैं, like so you have to now take care. And I, being a princess, like who was brought up like a princess by my parents, because first I was the only child, and my brother is like has a gap of like 9 years from me, my brother. So he when he said that ki, you have to take care, I am running out of the money. So I knew that Papa will never say something which he doesn't mean. So the next day I went to my own college, Garden City College. I met principal sir and I said, "Sir, I want a job." So he's like, "What will you do? You're studying now." So I said, "Sir, I don't know, but I need a job because I want to, contribute towards my family." So I gave interview. I was selected by the grace of God, and I became a management trainee. Soon, I was told that, Moumita, you start taking classes for your juniors. But by that time, my final examinations came. I worked for some time in Garden City College as a management trainee, and I was also involved into admissions part. And many students even took admissions when they came from northeastern part of India, seeing that, "Are you are a student and you're working in the same college where you're studying. So it's a great thing." And they took admission seeing me in the tourism sector or some other sectors as well. And it's like you're just a teenage girl and you're doing so much. So we are inspired and we would like to join the same college. They did. So before that, as a tourism student, we have to do internships in any of the organizations. Then what I did was, during that time I contacted Air India, that also by myself. I called them and I spoke to some lady. I think her name was Vasudha ma'am. I called and said that, "Ma'am, I want to do internship because I am a student of tourism, MTTM." She said, "Okay, I don't know whether it will be possible, but you come and drop your resume." I got accepted there also, like for my jolly nature, and I used to run here and there for all the time in different, departments, personal department, medical department, cargo department. I took knowledge from all the sectors, and they used to treat me like their kid. So by the time I passed out, I got an offer from Air India. Uh, yeah. So they were like, "Beta, we have a job opportunity. You get into this." So parents, like as always, they believe in government sectors more than that. So I joined that. I worked for a few months there. I wouldn't say, because it was an airport. It was at airport, and if you know, from Bangalore city to Bangalore airport, it is almost 2 hours journey one way. I used to become very tired. Then I got some other offers from some private sectors. I worked there. Within this span of 2 years, I explored so much, ma'am, you won't believe, which gave me that, strength. Okay, this is how the, hospitality sector, the tourism sector works. But I was in administration, IFS department in Air India. Okay, in-flight services, that was different. Then when I got the opportunity in Balmer and Lorry, that was into ticketing. I was never acquainted with the ones which I am doing in Destinatia Tours Travels. So I started my entrepreneurial journey in 2018. That time I was like, okay, I want to go into, because Northeast is very rich in ecotourism and pilgrimage tourism, adventure tourism, and I was not connected to anything here with that. So I said, why don't I, being a Northeastern, like I was born and brought up as a Northeastern, so I should, put it out there and make people explore the Northeastern part of India. And within 1 year, my company won the first national award, National Business Leadership Award. We started off with leisure tourism, corporate travels, only women tour packages where they feel that, okay, it's a women-owned company and women will be safe. And there are a lot of misconceptions in the other parts of the country that Northeast is, that not that safe to travel. However, I made it very simple for people to travel in Northeast, meeting them and making them understand, no, it is not like that. It is only in some sectors which are not explored. And nowadays, the tourism has developed so much, the connectivity has developed so much, now it has become much easier. And when it comes to the safety thing, my company Destinatia is there. So you need not worry. Even if you're a solo traveler, come with us. And I assure you that once you travel with us, you become a lifetime happy destination. So that's the hashtag I kept for my company. So even if you like our services once, I'm sure that you are going to like it for the rest of your life. And slowly we started off with some other sectors such as South India, because it's been like 8 to 9 years I'm in Bangalore. So being here in Bangalore, in one of the major cities, we are also operating from Bangalore for South India. We do for Himachal Pradesh, some other domestic sectors, and some outbound destinations for leisure. I'm saying only leisure. Turkey is there, Singapore, Thailand, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, all those nearby countries. Okay, and Dubai. Then we started with corporate travels, and there was a lot of corporate travels being done. I started again with educational tours. That is basically to empower the youth and the students. Basically, we take them for industrial visits if they are connected to particular sectors or department. For example, we took the students of Mizoram University of social work, Department of Social Work, for a industrial visit for, I think, 3 nights, 4 days, or 4 nights, 5 days, to Sikkim Gangtok. And we arranged everything for them, starting from the train ticketing. We are authorized IRCTC train agents also. So starting from the train ticketing to, picking up there at NGP railway station, to everything, like organizing everything. Like, so I would say that Destinatia Tours and Travels is a one-stop solution for all the travel needs as of now.
Excellent, ma'am. And that's wow. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
And I love traveling, and I'm sure, my dear friends, you also love traveling. And sure, we'll all get connected to Destinatia and book our services. Yes, dear. I love traveling. I love solo traveling, group traveling, especially with women. As you said, exclusively for women. That is also available. That's really nice. Leisure traveling, all of this. It's wonderful, ma'am. And I wish you a lot of success in what you are doing. It should really reach heights.
Thank you.
Yeah, wonderful. That's really wonderful, Surprising. You are the first person, I think, from the travel industry who is here on our platform to share her expertise, her knowledge, and of course, to empower all of you. If Moumita ma'am can do it, you and I also can do it, dear friends.
Absolutely.
Yes, dear. Wonderful, ma'am. Dear ma'am, who was the inspiration behind Destinatia?
I would say there are majorly two people, and both are my mothers. One is Maa Saraswati, the other one is my own mother. Because I have seen what talents my mother has. It feels like, I get goosebumps. Like when even if I can't express my feelings about my mother because she is so much talented in every field. It's not about only cooking, I would say. She worked in Forest Corporation. She took care of me. She used to wake up. She used to handle the entire family, do the handicraft items. She's good in embroidery. She's good at art. She's good at handling her child. She's good till 10th standard. My mom used to teach me, my brother. She raised us so well. She taught us what is, integrity, what is a character building, and Papa also, like my father, also played a very important role because the thing is, see, generally, they both come from government sectors. And as you know, that every government sectoral parents want their kid to be on the safer side. And in the beginning, they did not agree for me to start the company. But when it was time for me to start it practically after designing the logo and everything, when I told my papa that, Papa, this is my passion, that's what I want to do, he was the first person who took me to Assam and helped me with all the documentation process because that time I didn't know what to do. I just had the idea of starting my company, but as a guide or like as a parent, they did like where I am today is completely on my parents and now my brother as well. Because he being a kid that time, he was in school and he's helped me so much throughout till now. So, like starting from doing my sessions to going anywhere to meeting people to organizing trips, my family is always there with me to support me in case I'm not getting time for something or the other. They'll be there to help me out. So, they all are my inspiration. And talking about Maa Saraswati, I do not have words because I told you that I believe in miracles. So, the logo, when I designed, you will see one small peacock feather on the ground side of the tours and travels, which is written, that came automatically. I don't know if it will be believed by people or not, but that was something miraculous which happened to me. And just imagine, I started my company in 2018, and by the time it was 2019, COVID had strike us, and I invested every like penny of mine which I earned through my hard work, and we just invested everything on the documentation, office process, and every other thing which are required to start a travel company, opening a bank account for the company, GST registration, and all that. Then suddenly the COVID has struck, and in before that, because my head office is in Guwahati, CAA came, which again is starting now. CAA, right? So CAA protest started in Assam. That was the time before COVID only. Everything was at a shut. There was a close of internet connectivity for 15 days in Assam, and we faced a lot of issues. There were refunds, flights were being cancelled due to COVID, and we faced a lot of issues. But Maa Saraswati was always there with us. My family was always there with me. They helped me. No, we are there. Don't worry. You will regain that. So in between, I started taking these sessions because I already left my job, and I was not able. As I said, I can't sit doing the same thing every day, and I was already depressed. That now I have invested all my money. I've started my company and given so much to it, and suddenly. Within 1 year only, these things are happening. Now, what should I do? And I was given this suggestion, or probably Ma Saraswati gave me this thought that no, you start connecting to people, you start making small differences in people's life by doing sessions, just like how you are doing, ma'am. So the moment you approached me for doing the session, I was like, she's definitely I share the same aura as her, and I should definitely say and yes to you. So that's how I started this sessions. Then I thought that I was going into depression because of this problems. Depression is not only about relationships or something. You can go to depression for even if you are not able to earn your livelihood also, right? There are a lot of reasons which affects depression, and when you go through those kind of things, financial crisis and all those stuff, and you see the reality of the world, when you face them, then you come to know that yeah, that is a very important topic to be discussed. Then I started speaking on mental health as well. So these are the things which are actually connected to my life. So this is what I focus on, which teaches me like the reality of life. I connect to those things, and I feel like I should share my whatever I have learned from life.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Excellent, ma'am. That's really nice. And yes, that positive aura from you too has been spread across the international Fab Talks. And yes, there's a good connection with you, dear. And I like the honesty, the genuine sharing that you're sharing. You're very transparent. And you're a person who we could believe and trust. That is what we all need. Yes, dear.
True.
Of course,
Thank
as
you.
you said, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. As you said, that COVID had struck and COVID had brought disaster into the lives of many people, and we were all affected, maximum number of people. And at that time, you underwent a low. You were at your lowest, but then again, you began to speak about mental health awareness, creating mental health awareness around. That's really wonderful, ma'am. See, we all face challenges, but how we jump and come out, how we rise like a phoenix is all that matters. So I really like the way you came forward and focused on mental health. You were undergoing stress. You didn't want that to pull you down. So you
Yes.
began to, help others to also overcome that account, begin allowing them to speak, you speaking, allowing them to share. That's really nice. To be connected with people can reduce your stress. And as you well mentioned, depression is not only caused by breakups or love failures, etc., or relationship failures. It could be financial crisis. It could be loss of a loved one, loss of a parent. It could be just anything. It could be also everything is fine around you, but still then you're in depression. It could be like something internally
Absolutely.
is in your body, something like that. Yes, dear, that's wonderful that you've shared. Dear ma'am, now, if there is somebody out there, either a girl or a boy or somebody from the third gender, irrespective of gender, somebody would want to be just like you. They want to take up all the challenges and face life and be where you are today as the founder and CEO like of a beautiful company called as Destinatia. Many of them would be having those beautiful dreams to be fulfilled. So what is the suggestion you have for all of them? What kind of a message to the younger generation?
See, I watch a lot of historical. People call it mythology. I call it the history because there are so many proofs out there, but I do not know why the Western culture doesn't adopt to it. But if I talk about Ramayana, if I talk about Mahabharata, I'm a spiritual person as well. And I call them history because there are so many evidences out there. I feel Kailash is a live evidence. Why people could not, climb Mount Kailash, however, they could climb the highest mountain Everest, Mount Everest. They could climb that. But Kailash was never explored by people. Only one monk could climb that because he was completely pure. That is just hard. But if it is not true, then why others are not able to do that? So I learned one thing from Lord Shiva is that जिंदगी में दो विकल्प होते हैं. आई एम टेलिंग दिस इन हिंदी बिकॉज इट इज सेड इन हिंदी कि आप दो चीज कर सकते हो, या तो भाग लो या भाग लो. So both are like same words but with two different meanings. Either take part in it or run away from it. So I believe in taking part in it. There is no other way around. आप अगर भाग जाओगे ठीक है, nobody is going to give a damn. See, there are so many celebrities, there are so many big people out there, but they will mourn for your death for a few days only after you die. Whoever you are, whoever you are, even if you are a come from a village who is not well known to the community, or you can be a tycoon like whom the world knows, but it doesn't matter because the world will anyhow grow. So why don't you grow with it? So if you go into depression, I am telling one, I am giving one very, right message, which I went through personally, is that nobody is coming to pull your hand and lift you up. You are the only person who can lift yourself up. Unless you try to do that, Nobody else is going to do that. Or even if others try to do that, like for example, your family members or your siblings or whoever, your parents, it is not possible until you try that from within. So those who are trying to be, do something or make a space in the society, I'm telling you, don't do it for others. Do it for because you want to do it. Don't do it for gaining likes or making good reach or gaining followers, because you might have seen, as I told you, I had so many followers there, and I built that page and that was not there. Then I was told by these many people, actually you will be surprised, I was contacted by Major General GD Bakshi uncle. It was not me who contacted, it was GD Bakshi uncle who contacted me after seeing the session. I was so blessed that I say that Maa Saraswati's hands are always on me, because the thing is, out of lakhs and millions of people, how did GD Bakshi uncle came to know about me? Just imagine that, right? So why am I able to say this on screen? Because I am an honest person. I can even give you the proof of that. And he calls me Gudiya Rani. So after the page was gone, no, they were like, "Arey beta, koi baat nahi, aise jate hi rehta hai." That time probably I was not that mature enough, but within this years, I have learned that yeah, that's true. I am not. I was anyhow not doing it for others. I was doing it to keep myself motivated, and if I could make a small difference to even one person, that one subscriber is enough. So if you want to do that, do it for your happiness. And ultimately what matters? Ultimately what matters is happiness. You see, even if you want to become rich, you want money for what? You want to buy something that also to make you happy only, no? So people say that there are people who are after money. Ultimately, everybody wants happiness. So that is the main motto, make yourself happy. And if you can make yourself happy, you will be able to make others happy also around you.
Yes, dear. Excellent, man. That's really wonderful. As you said, General G.D. Bakshi connected with you on his own and he calls you Gudiya Rani. Yes, you are Gudiya Rani. That's really nice.
Thank
Beautiful
you.
angel. Yes, dear. You're a lovely angel with invisible wings and an invisible crown. But yes, you mean a lot because we would love to see strong women like you. I love the energy that you have. I love the way you speak. I love the way you have the hope for the future. You know, that should be there.
Thank you.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, now among all of these achievements till date, which one is the proudest achievement? सबसे बढ़िया achievement कौन सा है आज तक?
When that I don't even have to give it a second thought. When I saw that my parents and my brother becomes happy, no, that is the most important achievement for me. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Even if I win a national award, no, that won't matter. But when I see my mother and father cry, uh, because I am getting recognized by people of that repute, and my brother is like, uh, this the smile I get from them, no, that makes me the most happiest. And in case if I am able to bring a smile to someone's face, I that gives me the most, happiness. That is my achievement, I would say. Nothing else matters. Yeah, these are there behind me because my mom kept it. I did not keep all this. My mother is so proud to flaunt them. But for me, the achievement is to bring a positive change to the society. And I want to tell everyone, be kind. You have very limited time in life, and if you are being kind, no, then definitely, at least you will be able to help one person. Why my favorites are Netaji, Subhas Chandra Bose? Why I admire Ratan Tata sir? Because there are people who become the richest in the world, and there are people who donate the highest amount. Ratan Tata sir donated more than 102 billion. He could have easily become the highest, the richest man in the world if he would not have donated, but he has become the most respected person. That's what admire, like, makes gives me the encouragement. I want to become someone like them. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was already born with a silver spoon. He was born in a zamindar family. He even cracked the ICS examination and he got the fourth rank. Why would he need to fight for us, give us freedom, walk thousands of miles, cross Afghanistan, meet Hitler, he became a national president of the Indian National Congress, but left that position as well because uh, they were not power hungry, they were not position hungry. What they wanted to do was to make everybody else happy. And even if I also feel the same कि मैं जिंदा रहूं ना रहूं, मेरी वजह से अगर एक भी इंसान खुश हुआ ना, and that will they will take my legacy ahead, they will at least speak about me. And one such inspiration to me is one of my gurus who guided me in my 12th standard, 11th and 12th standard, was Sir Biman Datta sir. He was also a professor to my mother. My mother and I studied in the same college. That's a very old college. So he was a professor to her also. But by the time we were in college, he became the principal. So Biman Datta sir was one of the major inspiration of my life. It's, as you said, it's not about the people who are well known in the country. They are also your gurus, your parents, who bring a positive change in you and help you become a better person. And today you are also one of them, because see, you have you said that you were doing your post graduation in the same time your kids were studying. What else can be more inspiring than that? I am getting inspired from you. I was telling you just before some time ki, there is a lot of gap now. 2016, I passed out my master's, and now I am feeling little, dragged back to pursue my PhD. But now I got the inspiration from you directly, ma'am. That if after so many years of gap also you can do, I will also take your inspiration, and I will go ahead with your inspiration, ma'am.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's really very nice. Yes, dear. So, ma'am, even I've met several people at the age of 60. They are completing their PhDs. They don't want to give up after retirement. They've worked hard, and they wanted to achieve that PhD, which was not able to be achieved by them during their service in either the government sector or private sector. They were not able to do it due to various reasons. But after retirement, they have a lot of time. They have done that, and very proudly they say, yes, I've completed my PhD, and this is what was on my bucket list, and I've achieved it. So,
that's very inspiring, ma'am.
yes,
That's
dear.
very inspiring. It was, I believe that it is destiny, it is Maa Saraswati who has connected both of us also today.
Yes, dear. Very true, ma'am. Very true. Dear ma'am, if at all you were given a chance to relive somebody's life, whose life you would relive? Or if I put the question like this, which part of your own life you would love to relive?
My part of the life, I'm not sure. But in case if I get such opportunity, I would love to be born before the era of independence, because I wanted to be a part of the Indian freedom struggle. I always tell the same thing to my family members or whoever is close to me कि मुझे before independence क्यों जन्म नहीं दिया, because I wanted to be a part of the Indian revolutionary struggle, like Rani of Jhansi, like Pritilota Vadedar, like the ladies Saraswati and Lakshmi of Tamil Nadu. They gave up their lives to get India freedom. They know that their names are not written anywhere. Like some of there were thousands whose names are not written, and it doesn't matter. But if I could play a role in, giving my country, the freedom from the British rule, I think that would be the greatest thing which God could have gifted me with. But now I am born after the independence, much later than independence. But whatever is possible on my part, I think this is the current era, like where, as you said, like a phoenix, I started and then again everything went down and then I rose up again. This is the time, actually, the current time. Whatever I'm able to do, I will do my best if given an opportunity.
Yes, dear. That's wonderful. That's really very nice to see you. As you mentioned, Rani Lakshmi Bai and all of the other names which you've mentioned, that's really very nice. But nevertheless, if you are not born during that era, you're born in this era to enable people to see you as a role model, as an icon, to be able to talk like this, how there are many of them scared to even open their mouth. You're so bold, you're so, vivacious, like you have that much of positive energy within you, that you're talking very boldly and very courageously. You have beautiful dreams, and you don't have dreams only for yourself, you have it for others as well. You'd love to empower women. You'd love to, empower your community. You'd love to empower the youth. and all of that. So that speaks volumes of you. Nevertheless, you are the modern day Jhansi, all that I can say.
Thank you, ma'am. So I would like to share one thing about this is that I was not always like that, ma'am. I was a completely shy girl. You won't believe when I used to go to college, my umbrella used to be open. I would never look anybody out. And unless I used to reach the class and sit in my desk, my umbrella used to be open and everybody used to laugh at me. Can you believe the same girl who was in 2012 is the same girl sitting in front of you? As I said, nobody else can change you, ma'am. It's all you. You have to believe that, yeah, if others can do, I can also do. It's about taking inspiration from you or the people what is happening around you. And there comes a certain stage in some people's life, like me, where you do not have any other option. You have to go ahead. As I said, when my father said, you have to take care of the family now, I knew he was speaking the truth. Now I can't be that shy little princess who will sit, in the lap of their parents and then just demand whatever they want. Okay. Now I have to face the reality of life. Slowly, I don't know how, but you have to take the step ahead. And once you start taking one step, the next step will automatically flow, ma'am. So I think that every person out there who are listening to us, a young person like me, I think it's nothing, there is nothing you can't do. Yeah, there are certain things which are predestined by God. That changes you can't make. But what you can do is you can do your karma. You keep doing your karma without expecting anything in return. So if you try 10 things out, I'm sure at least one thing will strike. That's what you have to do. Don't bother about what is coming back to you. You just give, and the universe will manifest it. That's what I will say.
Yes, dear, that's wonderful. The universe will manifest that for us. Continue your journey, do your karma, and wait for the good things to happen. Wish good for everyone.
Yes.
Dear ma'am, now we have a small round called as the rapid fire round.
Okay.
Yes, dear, we'll have this session. It will just take another 10 minutes, ma'am. Thank you so much. And there's so many other questions that I have in my mind to ask you. I'm sure you'll give me your time once again in the near future.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, dear. So, dear friends, we had a lovely, empowering session. I'm really amazed. At her age, I didn't open my mouth. I was just quiet. And I'm proud to see her like sharing and being very vocal about her thoughts, deeds, and actions. We want everyone to be like this. Don't wait for the last moment. You have to rise at every given, take every opportunity. Don't wait for opportunities. Just, when you get an opportunity, jump and take it. And if there is no opportunity at all, you create your own opportunity. That's what I want to say. अगर नहीं मिला तो खुद opportunities बना देना खुद के लिए और दूसरों के लिए भी. Yeah, I would like that. Yes, dear. Now it's the rapid fire round, my dear friends. We'll get to know the likes and dislikes of our celebrity and guest. Join us, dear.
Sounds interesting.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, your favorite month?
December, my birth month.
Which day, ma'am?
24th, the Christmas Eve.
Wow.
24th December.
You're a Sagittarian?
Capricorn.
Okay, that's really nice.
As per the Western calendar, yes. Capricorn.
Yes, dear. That's nice, December. A beautiful month. I mean, all months are beautiful. And of course, December, I love December because it's one of the coolest months. That's
yes.
Yes, dear. Your favorite day of the week, ma'am?
Wednesday. I don't know why, but I feel very relaxed during Wednesday.
Favorite number?
13.
Favorite breakfast?
I generally do not have breakfast, but I like juice.
Favorite
Only
juice?
Juice.
Favorite
Yeah.
juice? कौन सी favorite?
Juice and fruits.
Which juice?
Fruits. I love fruits. Like you give me fruits for the entire life, I can have fruits.
Wow.
You give me in the version of juice, you give me in the version of fruit, I love fruits.
What about coffee and tea?
Tea. All-time favorite. I need tea at least twice in the day.
Your favorite color?
White.
Your favorite book?
The Secret.
That's wonderful. Favorite kind of music?
Favorite kind of music? Shastriya Sangeet and also some Bollywood songs.
Dear ma'am, we go on to the next question, dear. The next rapid fire question. Like, Till date, the best gift that you've ever received. You have so many awards behind you. The best one that you received till date.
I think the best award. It is very tough to select among all of them because everything, each of them make a different, mark in my achievements. But the most important was, I won't say most important, but there is a one idea in our college that Garden City College, that if you become the best student of that particular year or that batch, your parents are honored. So that time, my parents were honored on behalf of the student from our college, Garden City College, and I think this is the one. It was in the name of, I don't know if it is visible, my father's name and mother's name. They give our parents' name here, okay, and they felicitate the parents on behalf if the student has done a commendable job during their studies. So it was a very proud moment for me when my parents were honored for my achievements.
Excellent, ma'am. That's wonderful. That's really wonderful. And I love the way you showed that also. You shared it with us. Not showed, shared it with us. That's,
Yes.
that's really wonderful. Thank you so much. Dear ma'am, now we have one little last request, ma'am, before we end the session for today. There are still many more questions unanswered. Of course, I'm sure you will share your time with us, ma'am. One last request is to share three magical words with us. Three major words which could empower every human being on earth. Every human being. ऐसी कौन सी तीन बातें हैं जो हमें हिम्मत और करेज दे सकती हैं? Apart from please, sorry, and thank you.
Be kind, be humble, and never give up. Never ever give up.
Kind, humble, and never give up. These are the three powerful words, the magical words for all of us from our celebrity and guest. And when you share these words, ma'am, that explains and defines who you are. It defines who you are towards the end. And that's what you would love to see, all of these changes in different people across the world. You know, to be
Absolutely.
kind, to be humble, and never, ever, ever give up. Keep trying till the last. Try करते करते मर जाएंगे, लेकिन try करना कभी नहीं छोड़ना. Am I right?
And वो देते हैं. No matter what religion you come from, there is a thing called positive energy in this universe. Even if you do not believe in God, even if you are an atheist, there are positive and negative energies in this world that definitely manifests. So it will come back to you in one way or the other. So keep working. Just keep moving ahead with a positive mindset so that it doesn't affect anybody else. But also never accept disrespect. If you are on the right path, if you are honest, if you have that integrity within you, do what is right, keeping the faith within yourself, and also try to bring that positive change to the society.
Yes, dear. The last few lines were very, very empowering, and hats off to you for that. Yes.
Thank you so much,
allow
ma'am.
anyone to disrespect you. You said that, right? That's really very
Yes.
nice. Keep doing your
Never allow anybody to disrespect you, because once you allow somebody to disrespect you, it becomes an opportunity to them. If you're on the right path, never always learn to say no also sometimes. It is also very important.
That's wonderful, ma'am. I really love to continue the session with you for some more time, but I respect your time. Thank you very much. And we love you for who you are. You're a strong, strong, strong person. This is
Thank you so much.
within my heart that I say that yes, you are a strong person, and I'd love to be like you, strong, and love the other young girls and boys, irrespective of age also. Anybody, never ever give up. Keep trying no matter what, and the things will at the right time come. As you said, the positive energy, the positive vibes will work for you. Either you believe in God or you believe in, you know, the spiritual energy, or you say the universal energy. Some of them connect with that, whatever it is. Stay blessed and stay connected. Ma'am, have a lovely time, and do spend your time once again on the International Fabtalks.
Sure, ma'am. It was an honor and privilege to speak to you because I get the same aura from you. So much positivity. Thank you so much for organizing this and bringing so many topics out. And I wish you all the very best for your all the endeavors.
Thank you, ma'am. And I wish you the same. God bless. Stay safe. And
Thank
let Lord Goddess Saraswati bless you and bless the whole world. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, dear. Thanks. My dear friends, with this, we'd like to bring this session to a close. We'd like to end the session for today, but we promise to bring back Moumita Chakraborty ma'am with us once again because she's a lovely soul. She could empower anybody who is losing out on life, who's giving up on their dreams. By looking at her, we would never ever want to give up on our dreams. We keep working towards our dreams. And yes, she says definitely, the Almighty will definitely bless and guide us. My dear friends, share this beautiful video with the friends circle, or you could say with your family members or with people you know who would want to view this beautiful video to learn how to be courageous. There is not a single person who doesn't face the ups and downs, but how you take it forward and how you overcome the challenges makes you strong. Like our celebrity and guest, Moumita Chakraborty. And if you like what we are doing, stay connected, like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you, ma'am, once again, and God bless.
Thank you, ma'am. God bless you too. Thank you.
Thank you, dear.